So, in an era where freelancing has become a popular niche both in the Web 2 and the Web 3 space, we found out that a major challenge that many people have is job hunting. So, people actually do have the skills, but they don't know where to find these jobs that are willing to pay well for their skill. They don't even know how to source out for jobs. The same thing on the part of the clients. The clients don't know how to find people that are willing to offer the kind of value that they are looking for. So, that's where AtWork comes in. AtWork is a decentralized Web3 and Web2 platform that connects clients to freelancers, that helps job seekers find the ideal job for them, and that also helps clients find the ideal freelancer that is going to complete a task for them or achieve a job for them properly. Now, the amazing thing about AtWork is that it's completely decentralized, as well as using smart contract technology to streamline payments and make sure that agreements are always met. This is an amazing feature because we have a lot of challenges and feedbacks that we got from our community, basically on the kind of things that they'd like to see on most of the popular apps or most of the popular job seeking apps that are already out there. So we took these challenges and integrated them into AtWork to make AtWork the complete and ultimate job seeking platform, both in the Web 2 and Web 3 space. AtWork is a global project and we're actually looking to expand globally. So it's not just something that you're building for like a year. Now, AtWork being a global project means that it's a concept where everybody can benefit from. It's a platform where everybody is opportune to also benefit from. So let's get into some of the usability features and functions of AtWork. So I'm going to be opening up the website and we're going to be creating an AtWork account and also seeing how we can apply for a job. So basically, let's go through the whole process.
All right, so this is the home page and the main setup for AtWork. When you take a look at it, you see that the homepage has beautiful UI. So before you get started, you need to make sure that your Kepler wallet is installed. If you're using the desktop version, you need to make sure that it is installed. The extension has been installed on your Chrome, and then you approve the wallet connection. All right, so I'm just going to open up the Kepler wallet right now. They're going to ask you to link the wallet, but before doing that, let's take a little bit look at the UI a little bit more. So I'm going to close up the wallet now. All right, so this is it. You see what AtWork is all about. AtWork streamlines the freelancing hiring process, like was mentioned earlier, with a mission to empower businesses. So you see that at work there are a lot of amazing categories that you can click into and choose from branding, product design, web development, business, animation. See that it's not just limited to one thing, but it's completely broad. Then here we have three simple steps to set up. Three very easy steps. There's nothing complicated about it. First is connect wallet. Like I said, you need to have your Kepler wallet installed. So let's get started and actually work on doing it live. So I had to disconnect my wallet just for the sake of this tutorial, but let's do it again. Okay, connect Kepler wallet. It's going to request connection. When it does that, you're going to approve the connection. And as you can see, my wallet has been added to it just beside the my wallet profile. Then you have options to continue as a freelancer as well as options to continue as a client. So here, this is my wallet has been added to it, as you can see. All right, so if I'm continuing as a client, I'm going to just input the first name, my first name, client. So I'm just going to go with a random name here, input the last name. When you're done with that, then you put up the bio. Let's say that you have a project that you're building, or you're the CEO or the founder, put it in, and your social. Now, the amazing thing about it is that each field has to be filled out. This is a way to tackle security risk also. And it needs a valid link. You see the part that says social. So I'm going to try and put in a link that is not optional. Let me just try and see. It says fill out this field. So if I input a link that is not optional, here's what it's going to say. Say, and please enter a URL. So this is to make sure that your socials are actually verifiable and your sources are actually like legit. Okay, this is a way to avoid bots or fake, as can say, putting AI finance that's like not actually a link. So I'm gonna go get an actual link to a social profile and add it here. And you're going to see that it's going to be accepted. I just put in CEO A Finance as the bio. So let's head back to the main page and check it out for freelancers. All right. So this is it basically. Let's scroll to the end. And we've joined in as a project manager or as a hirer. Let's join in as a freelancer now. Become a freelancer. All right. This is it. So I'm going to click on it. Gonna input a name. Already have Adam put in. I'm just gonna use Adam Mark. Then a bio. Let's say I'm a back-end developer. So I'm just gonna type in a creative bio here. All right. So you can actually select job roles. Let's say dev skills, back-end developer. I'm gonna click that. But if you scroll down, you see that there are a lot of like other amazing options that you can choose from depending on your skill set. So I'm putting in back-end. Social. The same still applies to your social being credible. Remember, if you're putting in a link to a social that is not functional, or if you're putting in a fake link, you see that it's not even going to be accepted because it's able to detect actual URLs and just random links or words. So I'm going to put in a URL here, paste, and okay, let's see. All right, if you look behind the space bar for the URL, for inputting the URL, there's the hourly rate there where you can actually put in the rate that you want to be paid in. Let's say you want to be paid $20 an hour or $50 an hour, depending on what exactly it is that you are doing. You can actually put in the rate that you want to put in. And when you're done with that, you can create your profile. All right, so here it is. Basically, this is a profile I've created. When you look at it, you see that this is a job posting that was put out. They need a web designer, UI UX designer. You can come here and apply. The amazing thing about this is that it's completely decentralized and is basically for Web3 jobs. So that's an amazing innovation. All right, get you started. That's like a tutorial for those who are not going to be very conversant with interacting with the app. All right, so let's say I want to apply for the job. You come here, apply. You can, after applying, put in your skill set, you can send a message to the client, how you would like them to reach out to you and contact you, or how you would, or if you don't want to change any terms of the agreements, you can put it out there, or maybe link to your portfolio. Definitely, your portfolio is already going to be on your profile. But if you've got any other extra links that you'd love to share with the clients, you can still do that here. So I'm just going to put out, please reach out to me via my email at adammark@gmail.com. That's for example. All right, so then you apply to the project. And just like that, very simple steps. So when you're done filling out the bio, you apply to the project, and you can actually see the amount of submissions because you're definitely not going to be the only person applying to the project. So we could go check out the submission. Hold on. Here you see. All right. So now you see the funding that is provided for this particular job. See that there's a funding of 50.5 atom. This funding has already been locked. So you're very much sure of getting it. No issues of scams. And there are five to 10 applicants that have already applied to get this particular job posting. So if you'd love to have been a part of it, you can also still search out for other projects here by just putting your mouse on the search bar. Let's say A Finance, for example. Let me just put that in A Finance. All right. So let's say I'm actually looking out for a specific project. If they have job listing or job posting, maybe it's a project I've worked with before, you can actually look it up there. And that's basically the setup. So if you've watched up until this part, thank you very much for watching. And I can't wait to see how AtWork is going to revolutionize the future and usher us into a new era of job seeking.